Hey, good people. This is Rocky with Rocky's Reality, the #1 podcast for unfiltered and unapologetic culture, entertainment, and relationships. Tap in live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as I chat with some of the dopest artists, celebrities, influencers, entrepreneurs, and more. Make sure to catch us live Thursdays, 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Roku. See you soon. Long summer. Welcome to Rocky's Reality, everyone. I missed y'all. It's been since what, Joe? The end of June? Joe was smiling too. Oh, I missed you, Joe. Did you know? I did. I missed you, Joe. Listen, y'all, Joe be getting me together, and I'm here today with his fellow Leo. So you know the Leo energy is just on 20.
Yes, it is.
Up in here. Okay, but I'm a fellow fire sign Aries, so we're gonna hold it down together. But welcome everyone. Today, I have coming back to the stage, and y'all don't even realize how dope she is. Like legacy. Okay, when y'all say when JC says legacy, he's talking about people like Beth.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you, Rocky.
and she's so dope. She just go by Beth. Y'all can Google the last name. But those who have been watching since 2017,
Yeah.
Lord, we done came a long way.
Ooh,
Like Virginia Slims, we done came a long way. Baby.
listen,
Beth was one of the guests on the debut episode of Rocky's Reality.
I debooted your show.
Yes, and we had a good time. It was Beth, Marv Neal, and Deirdre Shabazz. And we had a good lively conversation. So, but this is like Beth's like third time back.
It's a trilogy.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Or maybe the fourth. I don't know. Because it's been so many times. Because I know you came with Michael. Oh my gosh, J. Powell.
Yeah.
You came with Marcus,
Yeah.
Heat Miser. We were on with Courtney
Yeah.
one time, and we're back again. So those who don't know,
Yay.
I am referring to Grammy considered.
Yes.
Okay. Label owner.
Yes.
Okay. Own your own stuff. Okay. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
You can release when you want, do what you want. Singer, songwriter, extraordinary, and beautiful soul.
And your friend.
Yes. Appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Beth, welcome back to the show, Beth.
Thank you, Rocky.
I really appreciate you.
Thank you
And
for
I just
having
love you
me.
so much.
I love
really
you.
love your soul. You really are like
The
a
feeling
good
is
person.
mutual.
Like in real life, she's a good person,
Oh,
y'all.
thank you.
Like you know how some celebrities they try to act as if they're good people. And
Are
they
you
just
calling me a celebrity?
You are. Am I? Yes, you are. Listen, okay. So let's run down the resume. I don't know if y'all understand. Beth is formerly a background vocalist for the Anita Baker, Auntie Anita, y'all.
Right. Yeah.
Currently, background vocals for Kim.
Yeah.
Y'all. And if y'all haven't seen, y'all should have, if y'all follow Kim, y'all have hopefully seen some clips where Beth blew it. So if only you knew. I know people was like, damn, I didn't even realize. Because when I went to the last concert at the Aretha, this lady behind me was like, who is that?
Oh.
They was like, she need to be opening. I said, child, listen, y'all better get up on Beth. And I told them, I said, go on her Instagram.
Thank
So welcome
you.
back
You
to the
did
show.
that for me, Rocky. Thank you.
Now you know.
Listen, I don't take anything for granted. I don't take anything for granted, and I'm so grateful for everything that I've been able to do, the places I've been able to be in, the platforms I'm able to sit on, such as Rocky's Reality.
I love it.
So thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate how you're humble enough where you haven't got to that point where you're like, I'm not going to come on certain shows.
Oh my God! I just had this conversation before I left the house with a radio DJ, actually, who just added my new single to their rotation. Shout out to Eugene Radio up in Flint. Ooh, and he was telling me, I was telling him how there is not a platform too big or too small for me to go on. You never know who's listening. You never know who's looking. You never know who's watching. Everybody has a start, and you never know how you can be the blueprint or the, help the trajectory of somebody's start. So somebody has the interest in me and my music, and they invite me to their show. Oh, hell yeah, I'm there.
I love it. I appreciate that because, and this is my thing, Beth. You've been in the game for a while.
Ooh.
Daughter of a funk brother, y'all. That's
got
why
a
I
little
said
legacy.
Funk brothers were the in-house band, right? Musicians for Motown.
Yeah.
Okay. Legacy. You've opened for Diana Ross. Is that or is it Patti LaBelle?
No. So I worked with Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle did, which is so. Well, I opened for Patti LaBelle and I worked with her. So Gladys Knight, I've opened for Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. Opened for Kim. Genuine, I still work with him. Background for the OJs. I loved working with them. That was so much fun.
How's Eddie doing? Is
Fine,
he?
yeah.
Is how's he? I know
everybody's back and doing
somebody
their
check
thing.
on Eddie, okay?
Yep. And shout out to the OJs and Eddie, Walter and Eric, and they're the two singers that remain after I left. You know, those are still my girls, Sharina and Sydney. So listen, I'm grateful for everything I've been able to do. Everybody who has embraced me as a solo artist. I'm so grateful because a lot of times you're in a background slot and you can stay there, you can get stuck there. And shout out to Michael J. Powell, who encouraged me to go solo. So since I've done that, 2 albums, 8 singles, I'm grateful. But the embracing of the people for me and my music, and people like you who tell people, "Oh, that's Beth, follow her." Like,
listen,
thank
Beth
you so much. Yeah,
follow her, Beth.
Thank you.
Absolutely. When I believe in someone, I'm gonna promote them all the way. And I got lightly girl crush obsessed with you when I first saw you on Montez's video. You were doing your rendition of "I Just Want to Be Your Girl."
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
It was like in a little smoky nightclub, intimate setting. I don't know where it was, but when Montez, I was like, Montez. I text her like, Montez, you have got to introduce me because that voice just captured me. But I want to go back to when you, as far as where did you learn that every platform is viable? Because I run into, of course, in media, people who are like, well, what's your engagement analytics and what's your streams and all of this stuff? And it's like, and as a publicist myself, and I've told my clients this, like, you should be happy when any platform, because it only takes one person to say, ooh, I love that. And they gonna tell somebody else. So talk about that, because you could be bougie like that, because you really, you ain't no BS. Like you are of a certain caliber, like seriously.
Thank you.
Well, how did you learn that?
Because the caliber that you say that I am, and I receive that.
Absolutely.
I haven't always been here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I still have struggles. I still have challenges. I still have people telling me no. Well, how many tickets can you sell? Well, how many people you know in this city? Like, so I get it. So I understand. And I understand that you can be sleeping on somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So, and everybody has a start. I didn't just wake up doing what I do. There were auditions that I had to do. There were people that told me no. There were jobs that I applied for that I was looked up. There's all kind of things, right? So I know how that feels. I know how you're trying to get started. When I first put my first album out, I was singing, I was selling merch. And then I'd run in the back and change clothes and go out there and sing and then tell the people, hold on, I'll be back. And then I run back out there and I'm selling my stuff. I ain't had no help, right?
Yeah.
And so I know what it feels like when you start in the beginning. You be like, if I just get that one person, I'll just get somebody to help me. So then somebody else came to help. That's how I ended up meeting Lola. Lola, and Lola she was my first merch person, right? So, and then she started helping me get dressed. So there were things that I started without. So I know what it feels like when you're trying to start and somebody tells you no, and you got a big dream and a vision.
Exactly.
And just nobody cares. But when they got one,
ooh.
Okay, yeah.
And you have the work ethic too. That's what I appreciate about Beth.
Thank
She's
you.
professional. It's no diva behavior. Hey, everyone who's watching, including Ron, Nina, Teresa, Rhonda. Somebody said good afternoon, so we must be showing in a different time zone. Okay, thank you, Judy. Y'all tapping in from all over.
Hey, y'all. Oh, I see it on the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
So, and I love that work ethic because I
love to work.
I'm not even about to get on a
no, but I love to work, Rocky.
Yeah. And like, I can tell you love what you do.
I love it with my whole heart. Like one of my sayings is, it's like singing is like breathing for me. It's something that's necessary for me to do. I took my husband, we were just talking about this yesterday. I took my husband to the studio with me years ago. And he said I sang the same part like 45 times. He said he couldn't hear what I did different. He said, sound all right. I'm never going to the studio with you again. And I said, well, then don't. And he hasn't been back. And that was what
He like, I'm gonna stay at home. He said, I'm gonna stay at home.
Maybe 10 years ago.
Because we gotta get, when you are creative, you gotta get it.
But you gotta be dedicated and you gotta be in it. And so I say that to say I work hard and I don't mind doing that. Now, but just as hard as I work, I play hard too. I'm a rest. I'm a get mine. And that's words to one of my songs, Gotta Get It. But yeah, like I love to work, but I love the reward of relaxing after you've accomplished something great or something that you told yourself that you couldn't do. And then you figured out how to do it, baby.
So what has been one of those things for you that you told yourself you couldn't do, but you figured out and you did it?
Oh God, do we have enough time? Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, that's okay. We unfiltered and unapologetic.
Oh, I didn't know.
You can curse on here.
Oh, well, don't tell me
Listen,
that. I'm sorry because I know. Look at
listen,
y'all. My husband's sitting back here.
Look at me. You know I'll corrupt you. I'm all about doing what you do, honey.
But
we done said all of it. Shit, fuck, goddamn, all of that.
Look at him.
So,
but listen,
we're not at each other.
We're not. Okay. But see, this is the funny thing that people don't know. And here's I'm in my get to know me season. Right, the name of my last album is Get to Know Me, and there's different phases of me that people are getting to learn.
Too, y'all.
All of that, and I love all of that. But what's funny is people don't really know. I'm married to a deacon in a church.
Oh.
No. Hey. No. You don't have to apologize. He gets it from me daily. Trust and believe. That man is so sick of my mouth.
We not first lady material.
No, I told listen, when my husband got ordained to be a deacon, I went to the pastor. I said, I need to talk to you. He said, yes. I said, if he's a deacon, does that mean I'm a deaconess? Because this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you right now. I said I ain't wearing no stockings. I'm not putting. I can't. No. I love the Lord.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't want to be in that box where I got to, and where the stockings.
Sometimes I might be wearing something a little sexist.
Sometimes
them legs and you showing them legs.
So and he'll never admit it, but he likes the spice in me.
Of course they do.
So
my husbands do. My husband the same way. What would y'all do without us? Like seriously, their life would be boring. They know it would be
boring.
Men be looking at me like she is so crazy.
But they love it.
But that's God placed us together.
Yeah.
He knew to place men like that. Yeah. He said, y'all gonna need somebody patient.
Yeah.
And
kind.
Yes. And can get you together.
He's patient and I know, I know where to draw the line. But yeah, I got a little mouth. He like it. It's all good.
They do. They like that because y'all been married we've been married 23 years. It's been
25 in November.
Listen, okay. Yeah. Not by accident. Look at Lewis.
Ooh,
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't believe it.
It's been a best 25 years.
I love it. Okay. Come on now. Tell the truth and shame the devil. He knows. He over there smiling.
Yeah, but it's all good. But we good. It adds balance.
I love it. But you can say shit. You can say, you can say whatever. You know me.
Yeah, okay.
This is not FCC regulated.
Hey.
So we can,
Yeah.
Okay. Because I love how you stay humble because being with Detroit, I don't want to get on my soapbox how at times those who you support don't always reciprocate.
Oh, absolutely.
And so that's a hump I'm still trying to get over at times because I'm gonna support genuinely. I'm gonna put you out there. I be putting people on. They don't even be doing. They like I ain't even. Yep, I sure did refer you because I just believe in supporting people.
Well, you are much appreciated, and like I tell any program, podcast platform that I go on, I said if I go on your show once, I'll come back. Like
I love it.
I need a platform to come back to. So.
Right. Right, absolutely. So let's talk about the first album. So Anise Records is your record label.
Yeah.
Okay, and the first album, Free.
Yeah.
And then now Get to Know Me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big leap. I can like sound wise, when I listen to both albums, even though Free still to this day brings me to tears.
One of my favorite ones.
Free.
Yeah. It's a fan favorite. I love that song. And I got to give a shout out to Cordell Walton for producing that. If you're in the Detroit metropolitan area, Charlie Wilson just was at Little Caesars Arena, and Cordell is his MD.
Ooh,
and has been for many years. Yeah, so Cordell did my first album. He did an excellent job, but my focus and my vision was just to complete the project at the time, and I didn't have a theme. I just wanted good songs.
Okay.
And I just wanted to complete the project, and so that's what I did. I accomplished that goal. When I did Get to Know Me, we switched producers. We still kept Cordell as a producer, but we brought on Marcus Divine to oversee the whole project and do the majority of the production. And that's my husband for bringing him in. My husband told me, he said, I want you to work with this guy. And I was like, he not gonna work with me. He worked with too many big people.
Right, because he would Ashanti, 112, all of those.
Yeah. And I said,
Genuine.
And I said, he's not gonna work with me. And he said yes. And it's been great ever since. So there was a different direction, it was a different feel for the second album. And I love it. And we titled it Get to Know Me. So I just feel like I'm an onion being unpeeled. And
there's so many layers,
and I like every song gives every song gives something. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So and we're gonna get into the latest single, Call Me, which I've been waiting patiently. I was saying that when the album first came out, I was
it
like,
wasn't just you.
I was telling Ron, I was like, Ron, this one, that he was like, what's your favorite? I said, Call Me. I said, because that piano, is that produced by
Marcus? Did that.
Okay.
Yep. He and I wrote it, and he produced that. And I remember when I heard the track, I remember I was in LA on The Voice, and he had put that song on Facebook Live, and I happened to click on it, and I heard the track, and I said, hey, what you doing with this track? And he was like, well, I wrote it for my daughter. I said, well, if she doesn't, his daughter has a beautiful voice. I said, if she doesn't use it, can I use it? And we had already worked together on the first album. He did Love Hurts. He did one song on that first album. And so we were kind of just getting acquainted with each other, but we knew we had worked together. His daughter didn't use it. I came home from the show and we recorded it.
I love it.
And I love it. And when we first put the first album out, like people were saying that was one of their favorites. Like people were like, what you gonna do with Call Me? I was like,
listen, I had the video, didn't I? And I text her. I had the nerve to text her. I was like, look, this is the video. This is what I'm thinking the video should look.
This is my vision. This is the treatment.
Because I loved it. So for you though, Beth, this journey has been
long.
It's been long. Like you get grinding. I just really admire how you just going and keeping the videos, and just, if y'all not already following her, Beth always sings. I love the recaps that you do with the little fire. I was like, oh, I love this.
Thank you.
So what is it like doing backgrounds for Kim? Like he's just so chilly willy, and I really appreciate you again for giving the quote for my Vibe magazine article. He was just so chill, and he just seems like so even. I know he a Leo too, so
he is.
I know, but he just really seems like
working with him has I've learned a lot, and one of the main things that I've learned from him, this is just aside from singing the music. And back to you. Thank you for having me in the article.
Yes, I'm glad you were available. No, thank you.
Back and forth, but I was like, wait a minute,
because you get that gave it a little extra.
Like Rocky so put my name in Vibe magazine. So thank you again. Working with him has taught me to never give up. Like I never wanted to give up or quit, but to see him and to know where he started. And to have been with him for over 10 years, and I can see the change in his career status over the 10 years. It's been remarkable. It's been amazing. It's been extremely encouraging. It's been extremely motivating. And just to see that some of the stages we started playing, and now the stages that we're playing and seeing him sell out, I'm like, I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't know you can do stuff until it's tangible, until you see it. If you're just looking at the internet, you're looking at YouTube, you seeing other performers, it sometimes may or may not be tangible, because that stuff can be staged. I see it. I see it. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm really happy for him, for his growth. I've been able to see it in real time. It's crazy.
I love that.
Because the other artists I've worked with were already mega stars. Right.
Yeah, Anita was already.
Yeah, the OJs, but you get OJ. With Genuine, they, throwing the draw on stage, love him, all of that. They're already stars.
Are they still throwing the draw at Genuine?
Yeah, they throwing them at the OJs still.
What?
Yeah.
Is somebody auntie up there throwing, they call Thundercats now. If they pass 50, they call Thundercats, y'all. If you pass 50, you a Thundercat. Wait a minute. Throwing the panties up there on stage.
Ma'am. They still wearing draws, ain't they?
You know what?
You don't stop wearing draws because you get to be a particular age. So
y'all a little old to be throwing y'all draws up on the stage.
Ma'am,
at the OJ.
they need love. The mothers need love too. Come on. Wait till you get there. You're gonna be hoping.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, but I don't know if I'm be throwing my panties up. Well, if it's let me
see.
Listen,
But what I'm
maybe if it's Chris Brown.
listen, the women that do what they did as young women are doing what they
the same.
Remember, the young fool turned to old fool. So what you doing, you probably still doing. So, but to start get in a situation where you're already working with a star, and then you see somebody who has star status and they do have a following, and then they turn into and you go somewhere and you sell out internationally 17,500. Like what?
Yeah.
So to see that is great.
I love that. So get to know me.
Yeah.
When you were deciding what's going to go, what you're going to reveal about people that you want them to know about you, because like you've seen that with Kim, I've recognized that with you, watching you really over this past 3 to 4 years, or really 5 years, how you've been more interactive. You've been letting people, I really love how you are letting people get to know you, and you do have to let people know because and we want to be private, and that's the balance too of being in the public. It's like you've got to figure out, what do I show and what do I keep to myself?
And how much vulnerability do I really have? And sometimes the more vulnerable you are can help or hurt you.
Okay,
gotta be careful with it.
Yeah. Because and that's why I'm noticing too. People are finicky. Like some people gonna like it, and then some people not. And then it's like, how do you decide? Like, this is the risk I'm going to take. This is what I'm going to put out here.
A lot of times people don't plan it. They just, this is how I'm feeling today. I'm just gonna get on here and say what I gotta say.
Them bars, I was like, okay. When you were in Bad Girl, when you were rapping, I said,
Beth. Think that Beth is good at teaching. Yeah.
Come on with it. So was it?
Body make you feel the way that you do.
I love it. So how does it? What inspires the songs? Do you sometimes have conversations with Lewis or your other creative director or somebody to say, hey, this is what I should put out here, or no, or what? How does that go?
So normally I get music that I listen to. A track is created, and then Marcus is such a writer. Normally he'll have a track and he'll say, this is what I'm thinking the hook should be. And then we'll go from there. Or he'll do a track. He'll play me some tracks that he's created, and I'll say, oh, I like this one. And he'll say, well, take it home and write to it. Okay. So it can be either way, And
then just depending on how it sounds is what you're going to say on it?
Yeah. We feel the mood of the song, the vibe of the song. So if the vibe is feeling sexy, then that will lean you. I mean, that's just like you put on something sexy and you just start feeling it, right? So it kind of turns into that. And then there's some songs that are just hype and you feel that. And then normally when I record something, I bring it home because I'm tired and we working all day recording everything. And I come home and I'm like, okay, babe, listen to this. And he'll say, oh yeah. And I said, well, we're not done. So he gets to hear.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he gets to put a little input in.
Yeah. I mean, he normally really doesn't do input, but he'll tell me if he likes and he tells me what he likes.
Okay.
And if it's not enough for him to listen, I normally don't give it to him. Like I need him to hear the song,
So for you, who have been some people who have mentored you throughout the business? I mean, I'm sure Anita passed on some stuff, but who are surprisingly some women along the way who have mentored and helped you?
Well, the first one was Anita Baker, and just cherish the time I had with her and the insight that she gave me. And in fact, she told me I was going to be a solo artist as well. And I didn't believe her. She says, oh, no, you're going to be. She says, I see it. And she gave me the name Beth Always Sings. So that's how I got that name. That was from her.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I'll never forget, we were in Texas. We were in Dallas, Texas at the Texas Trust. And she was like, I think I was singing in the room and she was like, Beth always sings. And I was like, what you just say? She was like, Beth always sings. She said, that got a ring to it. I said, that's going to be, and then, and that turned into,
I love that. Now, because I was watching did you see that Luther Vandross?
I have not watched it yet. And I want to watch it. I want to watch it. And the last time I was going to watch it, I was on a flight, but it was a 5 a.m. flight. And I was the night before, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to watch this. I got on that plane and it watched me. So, yeah.
So in the documentary, Roberta Flack talks about how she pushed Luther from behind the scenes, from being her background vocalist, and pushed him
How kind of
into
her.
She encouraged him to step from the background into the front.
Yeah.
So is that something similar that happened with you in Michael J. Powell?
Well, with Mike being just a producer, he just heard he liked my voice, and that's how I ended up doing the remake of "I Just Want to Be Your Girl." Because Mike wrote that song, and he gifted that song to me. He says, "I want you to put an album out. I want you to put this on there." And I'm thinking Anita wrote it. I said, "Anita gonna kill me. I'm not." He's like, "I wrote that song."
Listen,
and I said,
"Well, we know the songwriters.
Yeah." He was like, I still want you to do it." And so it was a wonderful gift from him.
I love that.
Yeah, so he kind of heard my voice and he liked it.
How's he doing?
He's doing well.
Okay, good. Oh my goodness. And then he's a legend in his own right as well.
Absolutely.
So I want to get into watching Call Me. So
yeah,
let's talk about how this came together, because you looking all types of sexy. And
Thank you. That was the vibe.
Listen,
it was the vibe.
You wasn't looking like no deaconess up there.
I wasn't looking like I'm looking today.
Sultry. Yeah. No.
That's
a
part
vixen more so. For real though.
Yeah. I love that song. I love the sexy and sensual vibe that song gives. And I just want to do something out of my comfort zone. I wanted to.
Is it? Is it out of your comfort zone?
Yeah. Let me tell you.
I wouldn't have thought that.
Honey. Well, thank you. But I wanted to do something. I wanted to get to know me, do a side of Beth people don't see. Nobody sees that. He sees that, but nobody else sees that.
Right.
And I've often had, you cool, you the girl next door, you good vibe, you classy, you all that. And I was like, y'all don't know the sophisticated ratchet part.
Right, listen. Just like Whitney though. Yeah. Like Whitney Houston.
We got
by the way,
birthday.
you was her body double.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
And I think every woman has that, right? Some women just exude sensuality. I'm just not one of them girls. I got to be like, okay, we about to be sexy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Like that's me, right? I'm not. I
just be pulling it off.
Well, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, Beth, be sexy, right?
You gotta talk yourself up to it.
Yeah, because other than that, I'm baseball cap, I'm hoodie, I'm like today I'm dressed, because he even said, "Are you gonna be on camera today?" I said, "And what are you saying?"
You still fine. Little lip gloss.
Yeah,
you
getting old natural. You getting. You're gonna see my cheeks in the video. So we good here. So I just wanted to do something different and give people a different side of Beth.
Yeah,
the other side of the woman.
Well, you look natural though. You look like how you look like. Yeah, like I said.
Thank you. Well, my husband was sitting there while we was filming. I had
oh my God, was that nerve-wracking?
Yeah, very much so.
Lord.
It was really funny because when we filmed the video, Lewis was there. Marcus is behind the camera. And I work with him so much, I don't even see him. I see the camera. His wife, shout out to Toy Honey Child, Divine. She did my makeup, but she was there to touch me up and their baby. So, and Lily was sitting there watching, and I was doing one of the scenes. She was like, "Auntie Beth, you have to clap your cheeks." I said, "What?"
She said, "Clap your cheeks."
She said, "You have to clap."
Listen,
I love that
these
baby.
babies.
I love
Lily. How old is she?
She's 15.
Okay, get us together.
I'm calling her. I'm calling her a baby, but she's
I mean, she is. They are to us,
right?
I mean,
it was like family was in the room.
Okay,
and so I really
had to clap them. No, did you clap the cheeks?
You have to see the video. No, but I tried to anyway. Listen. What I got, I tried to, But I had fun, and I just focused on what the mood and the vibe was. And you look into the camera, and then you do your thing. So I had a good time doing it. I really did.
So who came up with the treatment? Was it you and Marcus together? Okay.
Yeah. The first thing was, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do it? And and I was comfortable. We shot it in my house, so I was very comfortable.
Okay.
You've been over there, so you know, yeah. So it made me feel a little bit more comfortable. I was at home,
and your element,
and we could take our time. It wasn't like, well, we got the place for 4 hours. We got to hurry up.
Yes.
We shot it chilled. We took a couple days to shoot.
Yeah,
this.
that's good.
And so it worked out good.
Because people don't understand that pressure. People really don't understand. Production is a whole situation.
They don't
really understand. They're like, oh, that look good. Or when people criticize stuff, I'm like, y'all do not understand how hard creatives work.
No, they don't.
You do not understand how we be up at 2, 3, 4 in the morning sometimes.
No, they don't understand.
Working on something.
And you fall asleep, you laying in the bed with the phone and it fall on your head. Yeah.
How many times?
I got bruises probably because they beat up
Baby.
by cell phone. So it's all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I love the video. I love the video.
I do too.
And Marcus Divine did an amazing job being the producer, co-writer of the song, and the directing and filming it. You know, I'm speechless. When I saw it, I was speechless.
All right, shout out to him. So let's go into it. Let's get into this.
I want y'all to comment. I want to know what y'all think.
Yeah, because y'all still here. See, folks is on here. Teresa, Bobby, hey, Rhonda. Hey, y'all. Everybody tapping in. So let's go into Call Me, and this is off Get to Know Me.
Yes.
It looks like it's in the bottom, Joe.
No, you're not here. I miss you right there.
Oh, okay.
It's been such a long time, babe. You know I rock with you.
Yeah,
that I got you. You know that I got whatever.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go on here and check. Let's see.
It's blacking out again. Why is it doing that?
Okay, it's showing.
Oh, it's showing. Oh, okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Okay, you make it full screen. Little 3 dot.
I know you're not here. I miss you right there.
The one
It's been such a long time, babe.
Yep.
You know I rock with you.
Okay.
You know that I got you.
Yep.
You know that I got whatever you like. Reach for me, say to me, come to me, come for me. I'll be here for you. Baby, I will dim the light. All you can handle. Waiting, baby, fall through. Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. I'll get you right, baby. Even if it takes all night, baby. Just gotta call, baby. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. You know I'm all yours. I hear your voice in the very first second, babe. You got my attention. Oh, baby, I'm listening. It's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Reach for me, say to me, come to me, come for me. I'll be here waiting for you. I'll be here waiting with dim lighted candles. All you can handle. Waiting, baby, you fall through. Baby, I want you to know when you're all alone, just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. Call me, babe. I'll get you right, babe. Even if it takes all night, babe. Just gotta call, babe. Call me. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. When I call you, you come see it, babe. Now it's my turn to reciprocate. You know I'm just a phone call away. Soon I'll be on alone. Just pick up the phone. Don't you hesitate. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone. I'll get you right, baby. If it takes all night. it count. You can count on me to be all you need. Just pick up the phone and call me.
Ooh, we love that. We love that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, let's get some claps for that, Joe. I love that. Yes. Yes. I love that too, Sharon. Yes.
Listen, shout out to Sharon. You know, Sharon took care of my mama.
Oh,
yeah. She took care of my mama to her last breath.
Bless you, Sharon.
And it's been a year this month.
Can we talk about it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't want to,
Yeah. I might cry.
Okay. Okay. Well,
yeah, shout out to Sharon, though.
Wait, let's finish talking about the video first, and then we'll switch to Mama.
Yeah.
So, y'all filmed it for 2 days. You look
or
comfortable.
3, maybe. Was it 3, babe? 2. Okay.
You look like you was comfortable though. You was shimmying. You was clapping it. Well, you was clapping it.
I you know, I had a little something.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I had fun. And after a while,
you didn't look awkward or nothing.
Well, that was take number 26. You didn't see the first take when I was doing the robot. They said be sexy. I said, I don't know what that is. I can't do it. Then by the end of the thing, okay, I'm
right.
But I had to work up to that. The first one wasn't that. I was in there jitting and everything. Nothing sexy. Nothing sexy to start.
Right.
I had to get there.
26, right? And that shoe. Sometimes it be 100 takes. Lord Jesus, what we go through. But I love that. I love that. I love that, y'all. So that's out on YouTube now, and the album is on all streaming platforms, y'all. By the way, make sure you
please and thank you.
Okay,
because I'm an independent artist. I need y'all. I need y'all. So thank you.
I love that. I love it. And so I know, speaking of mommy, I know she's smiling down from heaven. She was such a nice lady too.
Thank you.
Really sweet, solid energy. Your twin.
Yeah. Because I was looking at this video. I said, "Ooh, I look like."
Yeah, you do. Sure do.
Yeah.
Got her whole face.
Yeah, the whole face.
So shout out to Sharon for being her caregiver.
Absolutely, Sharon. Sharon, don't Sharon. Sharon, we love you. So thank you.
Right, because you really do need that support.
Oh my God.
So and I admire how devoted you were to take care of your mom, because you're the only child.
No, I have a brother.
Oh, you do? Okay, well, I think it was only child.
Well, yeah, sometimes. But
I mean,
and I have a sister as well. Now my sister, we share the same father.
Okay,
but she helped take care of my mom too.
Okay,
absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And so, what was that? Now that mom has been gone for a year, what has that been like for you?
Numb, actually, but it's been where I find myself allowing myself to rest. I was just talking to somebody today who also is dealing with grief and going into this first year, and you almost don't know what to do with yourself because you pattern and you build your life and your schedule around their care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, I want to do this, but let me make sure she's good, and let me make sure he's good, or whoever the person is that needs to care. I'm allowing myself to rest. I'm allowing myself to breathe. I'm allowing myself to have free time. I hadn't even been to the doctor. I cared for my mother 8 years. I wasn't thinking about myself. I went, I'd go to the like nothing hurt. I wasn't sick, so it wasn't no need to go. And I'd go to the dentist or something like that. But like to just have a checkup, I went in the doctor's office like, Lord Jesus, what they're gonna find? Because I was seriously, I hadn't been.
Yeah.
And so I find me trying to take care of myself more. Now I did take care of myself,
but
right?
that was
but not in the instant that I needed to, because it was all about my mother, making sure she got everything she needed. And then I have a husband too. So I just kind of, and then he had been sick. And this is what people don't know. My mama and my husband were sick at the same time for numerous times. He's been bedridden. My mother was like, it's this different. Shout out to Sharon again.
In the meantime, you have to
singing
tour.
and traveling.
Right.
It shout out to Sharon again, because I'd be out of town and she helping me with him, and it was a lot, and people didn't know that, but they see me on the stage and I'm singing. They like, oh, she doing so good. Child.
Did you ever feel like guilty, for doing that?
I didn't feel guilty because, for one, when he was sick, he said, you better get out and make some money, because I'm laying up here. Who are the lights gonna be on? So that
was like, look, okay,
right.
So make this money, right.
Yeah. And like for instance, there was a time where my husband was in the hospital and he had double pneumonia and COVID, and they didn't think he was gonna live.
Oh,
like
Lord.
seriously.
Well, praise God.
Yeah, and he's here. But I'm saying that to say I was out with Najee on the road, and I talked to him. I said, "Well, what do you want me?" He said, "You can't do nothing for me here."
Right.
He said, "Go to work."
Right.
So those are conversations that you have. And then my mother, when she was well, she wanted me to sing. So I'm honoring them by doing what I was supposed to do.
Right. What you are. Because initially you tried to your dad tried to deter you from it.
Oh, he didn't want me to do this. Him and my mom, they were like, you have to go to college, you have to get a degree. And I went to college, I got a degree. Where is my degree? It's in a drawer. But I do think I have a business mind to some extent. And
let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah,
The business of music. If I'm an aspiring singer, I'm a starlet. I'm a diva.
Starlet. I like that
I'm
word.
all over Instagram, What is your advice to me, Beth? Because I'm a star already, though.
You already know you're a star.
I got 800,000 followers.
Oh, you already. Yeah. So what I'm gonna tell you? I mean, no, honestly, I don't know what.
No, I'm saying if I was an aspiring singer.
Aspiring. I'm like, if you already a star.
No, I'm saying I'm acting as if I'm a starlet. I got all these followers and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm a big time
because
star already.
The followers do not necessarily equate with what you do. Sometimes you just cute and you got people, but you don't really have no talent.
Right. That's what would be your advice to me?
My advice to you would be make sure that you're in the room where you can learn something and not in a room so you can be seen. Right. And then also make sure you have lessons, get a vocal teacher or whatever your craft or your skill is, get somebody to teach you. You don't know everything. And then.
But I got 10,000 views though on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. It's like they don't hone the craft.
They don't hone the craft
anymore.
And like popularity.
And the business part of it too, which shout out to Courtney.
Yeah, I love my manager.
Yeah. So
Courtney
what are some of those business things that you've learned that you would tell a young starlet coming up who's like, yeah, I'm making all this money.
Well, the first, really, I would just say try to be in a place where you can learn, because just because you have money doesn't mean you're smart or you know everything. That's the first thing. And then again, get where people can teach you and get lessons so that you can be better at your craft. And then make sure that you have wise counsel with you. Get a good manager. Don't just let it be your friend or your homie that y'all grew up with. Because everybody is steal from you. Got to get somebody that has integrity. That's why I love Courtney.
Yeah,
my manager's great.
And he does look out for you. He does. Shout out to Courtney.
Courtney would tell me to do something, and I said, Courtney said, "Did you do this?" I said, "I don't even remember what you told me." He said, "I know I did it." So I appreciate him. Yeah, I was like, "Child, I'm dead in the house doing laundry. I don't even remember."
But that's good. But see, that's why you need people, a team around you.
I'm so
and that's why I shout out Joe, because at times I be all over the place. Joe know
what up, though,
I be
Joe?
Crazy as a Betsy bug at times, and he be like, "Okay,
yeah,
just
calm down.
I got it. Okay, I did this. I got it set up." So, and I appreciate that, because he knows sometimes I come in here, he like, "I already got it set up. I already got it here."
See, that's good,
and that's what I appreciate.
Yeah.
So, Joe, we not breaking up. I'm married, but you're not breaking up as my board.
Y'all gotta, y'all gotta work together.
Yeah. So you gonna where I go, we gonna work it out. We gonna try to work it out. So, cause somebody was trying to poach me to go to another studio, and I was like, I was like, y'all got a board operator? Well, we got a guy. He not Joe though.
And see, Joe knows you. When you work with somebody and they know you, yeah.
I need that cohesiveness. Absolutely. So we do need that, but I feel like a lot of our youngins need that tutelage.
Yeah, because they think they got money and views and followers.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a starlet, I'm getting all these views. So, but it's like, it's a whole lot more to it that you really don't realize.
And if you get money, invest your money. How are you? I hate to see these young people online and they dropping 5,000, 10,000 on purses and shoes. I cannot imagine. Let me tell you, I don't even carry no purse no more.
Oh,
listen, you see the little tote bag I got? I don't even carry a purse. So I have a purse if I have to carry a purse, but it's so insignificant to me. Now that's to me. Some people like love a good handbag. Okay, that's fine. I'm not spending $5,000 on no purse.
Let me get my little glamaholic.
Or whatever. Give me a little pouch. Or something, because at some point, what are you investing your money in? And I think when you're really, really young, this is something I learned too, and taking care of my mother. Baby, that getting old is expensive. And the things that you need. If these young people don't do anything else. They better save their money, baby, because it's coming. If you make it there.
Yeah, exactly.
The expenses to care for seniors, the expenses to care for the sick. Let's just start with you getting sick. You better save your money.
Yeah, especially in this climate that we in right now. Y'all ain't gonna have no Medicaid or nothing in a minute.
Listen,
so
it's serious out here. So that would be the last thing I would say. Save your money. Stop buying all this stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Save your money. You're gonna wish you're gonna look back and be thinking about the good old days. You know, looking out the window of the shady rest place. They not gonna change you. They not gonna turn you over. You're gonna just be laying there and you're pissed. Like you ain't gonna have no money. You're gonna remember when you had you better save your money.
Yeah.
And
treat people right.
Treat people
you better
right.
treat people right.
Yeah.
So speaking of the youngins, let's move into the book.
Yay!
The book that you wrote.
Yeah.
I am
beautiful inside and out.
Beautiful inside and out. And I love the little what is it?
It's a caterpillar. Yes. We use insects for the book. And shout out to Kendricks and Kendricks, who I did the book with, and I love the illustration. I love the storyline. It's about the caterpillar that turns into Beth the butterfly, and I feel like that's been my life. You know, that's how I felt like I started out. Being very insecure and very shy and very unsure of myself and not feeling beautiful. All of those things, and look at me now. So you know, I'm happy with myself now. I you know, and I've worked on myself, and so. This is a book to show children that you may not start out looking amazing. You may not start out with everything, but everybody's going to transform. And not only that, when you're in your transformation period and you're not feeling so beautiful, people may talk about you and tease you, but you don't have to take that bad behavior and that bad treatment. So we're starting with little kids and telling them that when you're bullied or you're not treated right, then you need to go tell an adult. So with this book having been written, I met a wonderful lady named Mary Callahan Lynch. And we met working on Channel 4 for the fireworks. And I was telling her about my book. And Mary Callahan Lynch was a opera vocal instructor for the late, great Aretha Franklin. So, okay. And so I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I give her the book. I tell her about it. She says she has an opera company called the Motor City Lyric Opera. And they take children's stories and turn them into a play, an opera play, you know, or an opera, I should say like that. She got my book. It is a play. It is an opera. It is going to 20 schools
in the Metro Detroit
area. So it's going on a tour. This whole play is going on a tour. It is a whole story about the book. The opera singers are in character of all the insects. They're singing opera. It is amazing. I'm so excited about this. And I remember when Mary told me she was doing this, and I was like, okay, like I didn't understand. I was like, well, that's good. You know, thank you. I didn't get it.
Right.
And so then she goes, well, we're having a debut of it, a couple scenes at the DAC. And I want you to come. Are you going to come? And I want you to sing. I'm like,
the Detroit Athletic Club.
Yeah, the Detroit Athletic Club. And I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be there. Definitely. Thank you. And I had no idea what it was. I get there. She had my pictures up to the screens and videos. Man, I said, whoa, wait, what we doing here? Like, I didn't know it was going to be that. She said, we're talking about the book and it's flashing on the screen. And then the characters come out and start singing the opera. I did not understand what she was trying to tell me she did. And I sat in the front row and was bawling.
So the lyrics are your script from the book, the story.
Well, no, it's an adaptation.
Okay.
So her play is called Be Beautiful because it's an adaptation, but they're taking the characters and they've given it the same storyline, but they're singing opera songs. Thank you for making me clarify that.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm crying and I'm looking at this, and then she calls me up and I'm snotting and I'm like, y'all gonna have to give me a minute. You know, at the bougie DAC, I said, y'all hold up. So I had to get myself together. And then she was like, and then I had to sing. So that was even harder. And I'm like, y'all, you gonna have me sing after this? But shout out to Mary Callahan Lynch. Thank you for selecting my book. Thank you for turning it into an opera. Thank you for blessing the little children in the metropolitan Detroit area to expose them to opera. Thank you to the 20 schools that signed up for this tour. And I'm so excited about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I mean, dang, like I wish I kind of went to the school so I could.
It's going to be elementary schools.
Okay, because I kind of wish I was back in elementary so I can go see the So this is just for the kids, though.
This is just for the children.
Dang, so we can't.
But it's a.
Let me know if you can sneak me into one, though.
I got the list of the schools, so I'll tell you. But I'll tell you some of the ones I'm at. But because I'm going to go to some of the performances. But I'm really grateful for that.
And when does it start?
I have the date in my phone.
Okay, wait a minute. It's September. Help us out, Ron. Ron
doesn't even have this list.
Okay.
I have the list of the schools and the dates. So we're doing the 28th which is open to the public. So on the 28th is open to the public. It's going to be at the Shivets in Detroit, and they're going to be doing the whole production.
Okay.
And that's at 4 p.m. Yeah, they're going to be doing the whole production, and then the very next day, then it goes out.
Yeah,
to the
Ron
schools.
said September 29th. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, then, yeah.
You said the 20th. Okay.
Well,
y'all just make sure y'all follow her. That's what we do to make sure.
Yeah, please, y'all.
Yeah, follow her at Beth Always Sings, and that you'll be posting updates
so
there.
The first school, it's Monday the 29th. Well, I know why he knows that. No, he doesn't know that, but he does know. But yes, the 29th. Maybe he does have a list. I don't know. But Monday the 29th is where it goes to the first school, and then they're dating. I think 2021 schools. Yeah, I love it.
I'm excited.
Yep.
And Patricia May says you're moving on up. Yes, absolutely, she is.
Thank you. So we're doing the premiere Sunday, September 28th at 4 p.m.
at Shivets.
At the Shivets in Detroit, and that's at 8295 Oakland Avenue in Detroit. But I will be, those that are connected with me on social media, I'll be posting the flyer. Please feel free to come and see it, because that will be for the grown folks, because the babies are getting it after that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll be just at elementary schools.
Okay. Okay. I need to try to make it on the 28th. Then I'm gonna be in touch about that. I should.
You're gonna love it. It's beautiful.
I think Sid'll be in town, so maybe I'll bring Sid with me.
And I cried even when I watched it. We did a debut of it in May, and I watched it. And I sat there and I cried.
Yeah, because it's like to see your work, to see something you created, and I love this is how God worked too. You put something out here, and you don't realize how people are going
to take it,
and how it's going to impact them, and that's what I love as a creative. Like it's nothing better when someone tells me, and I've done some zany stuff, and people will be like, "Thank you for doing that. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Thank you for putting it out here. Thank you for opening up the door for that." And it's like you have to be brave. It really takes courage to be a creative and put your work out here,
because you're very vulnerable.
And turn it into even more. Because when you wrote that book, opera wasn't even in your mind.
Let me tell you something. I was just trying to write a book. I was, let me do something for the little kids. Let me just do something other than sing, because I know that I can do other things. I got a second book that's already done and written.
Okay.
Yeah.
When is it coming? Can we? Okay. Okay, keep me posted. She gonna come back for that, y'all.
I gotta come back for that. But there's a second book coming, and Ron just talked to me the other day, like, you need, and I'm like, yes, Ron.
Is it any clue as to what it's about? Is it another children's book?
It's another children's book. But this book, and I'll tell you about it. This book is actually a book of affirmations.
Oh.
And it'll have a small poster in it for children to put on their mirror in the morning, and they can repeat these affirmations before they go to school.
I need that to her. We need to her. Oh, yes.
But the thing is these affirmations apply to adults as well.
Okay.
Because a lot of adults commented in the audience when they saw, they were like, I know you wrote this for the kids, but and I appreciate that, because we have to know to be good people as adults as well.
Exactly.
And if kids are not taught, like I said earlier, young fool grow into an old fools. If you don't teach the children young how to be good people, they won't grow into that. And so you have a lot of dysfunctional adults.
Yeah, because it's the child inside of us that didn't get what we needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes we needed those affirmations as kids.
Yeah.
And now, because now we in the age now where we going to therapy, and we so cognizant of healing and our trauma. And they weren't talking about that when we were younger.
Yeah.
So now,
and everybody's so sensitive. And so, you're never, and I'm like, listen, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah. People
we don't come, but we come from a different like, we just like, get your butt over there and do what you got to do.
Listen,
ain't
never had to catch a bus in y'all damn life.
Right.
Talking about y'all tired. Shit.
but right,
like, you be married 4 years. Oh, I'm sick of him. We getting divorced. It's only been 4 years.
You haven't even put in.
Y'all no.
What?
This lady looked at me. She's like, 23 years. How you make it? I said, God. Okay.
But not only that, you made up your mind that you didn't want to get a divorce, and the two of you want to
put in the work.
Put in the work.
You're gonna put in that work.
Not because I honestly don't like him no more. I'm just not feeling him no more.
Listen,
that's not a reason.
No, that's the time. Just take a little break from each other. There are times we get on each other's nerves.
Absolutely.
You go in your corner, I go in my corner. Yeah. And it's so important for us to have time to ourselves too.
Yeah.
As a married couple, but also make time for each other and have those hard conversations too.
Yes.
That we need to have. So yeah, but you're right. That's a whole nother
That's
show.
another show.
Child. But that is so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really happy. I'm proud of myself because the things that I've started to do, I have completed. Now there's some things that I have yet to start too. Mm-hmm. But those things that I started, I've completed. And I'm really proud of myself. Sometimes I don't acknowledge the work that I've done. Mm-hmm. I'm always looking ahead and saying, well, what I'm gonna do next? I want to do this next. And I need to sit back. And Ron was telling me the other day, he was like, Beth, you don't realize how much stuff you've done.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful. And I thank you, Ron, for my pep talk.
Yes. I love Ron. Shout out to Ron.
Yeah. Shout out to Ron.
We appreciate you, Ron. And he knows his music too. I'm like, listen.
And Ron met me back when I was singing with Anita.
Oh wow.
So I've known him that long. And
he's a devoted fan.
He has watched my career from like when I didn't even know, he knew me before I knew I wanted to be Beth or whatever it is I wanted to do. So Ron, you've been rocking with me. So I appreciate you more than you know.
So what do you want to do next? Like what? He said, I love my Beth.
Oh, thank
Ron.
you.
So what are those things that you still want to achieve? Like who is someone you would still want to work for? Work with, not work for, but work with.
Yeah, work with. I would really, and he's not here. I would really have loved to have been able to sing with Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? He just his voice is so amazing. But really, right now, I just want to continue putting out good music. I want to get better and grow with every project. I want to travel the world. I've traveled the world as a background singer, and now I feel it's time for my territory to open for Beth to come.
Yeah, you know what? That's why I was asking Ron. I said, "Is it a tour coming up?" Because I was like, "Yeah, Beth, to get out on the road."
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I want to present Beth my music, and I've had some amazing opportunities to do that. So I just want that to keep going. I just want to just keep stretching and growing, and I want you all to hear and see my growth with every project that I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love that. Okay, so we got to wrap it up. And again,
I hear music playing.
Yeah, it was outside. Somebody was.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I thought that was the get off the show music.
Girl, nah, we in the hood, so
like we on the Grammys. They start playing the music like you gotta go. It's all right. I love the hood.
Listen, that's why I have to tell people the studio is in the hood, y'all. But we doing things. We make sure it's safe here, and as you can see, we got all the accoutrements, all the bells and whistles here. And shout out to Kyrie Frazier. Detroit is different. How he has really just created and grown this incubator. Yeah. I would love at some point to introduce you to him because I'm sure y'all could collaborate on some things because he does a lot of grassroots stuff around the city.
Okay.
So
I would like that.
Born and raised here and just about uplifting his community as well. Mm-hmm. So, and that's why how do you feel as an artist when how they perceive you being from Detroit? Do you feel like it's a stigma sometimes that artists from Detroit have?
I think so. They expect you to come out the gate singing. Like you better
come with the Motown.
Yeah, they be like, "Oh, you from Detroit? Oh, I know she about to."
Listen, they know we coming with it.
How you know though? Oh, because I know because you from the D. I already know. So I'm like, okay, well, you got
it's a good stigma then.
It is.
It's a high expectation.
It's very good, and people just assume that you gonna come correct, and I do, and I appreciate them.
We got
putting that high bar up there, and I'm appreciative that I could meet the bar. So yeah,
because I don't think some people don't realize the impact Detroit has had on the music industry globally.
Okay? Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I really don't. I need y'all to put some respect on Detroit's name.
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up. I always like to wrap up.
I know.
I love you being here too, honey. And we could chat and talk.
Yeah.
All day. And shout out to all the people: Marcus, TT, Swifty,
thank you.
Lola. Who was someone else I was wanting to shout out while we were on the air? Oh, and I do want to.
And Keena, my assistant, and Courtney.
Yes, all the people because it takes a team. It really takes a team. But I also wanted to
and Face to do security.
Yes, shout out to him.
Yeah, everybody.
Shout out to him. Love you all too. Ron, and you always welcome back.
Thank
And I
you.
appreciate you considering me a friend because I consider you a friend
Absolutely.
as well. And that's why I was telling my vibe editor, I was like, look, I got a friend who's
Thank you.
background. And she was like, oh, really? I said, yes, really. She was like,
got some tea.
Yeah. I said, she was like, are you sure you can get her to speak? I said, yeah. Well, yeah. So
just like you
again.
did. What you doing? I need to talk to you. Okay.
Like, look.
Yeah.
So, and that was a highlight for me. So I really appreciate you and that's something for me that Kim had been on my list, and I had like kind of, you put some stuff to the background, and then it just so happened
and good
came,
for you.
and I said, look at God, this came in my email, so I said, okay, let me reach out.
Yeah.
But I did want to pause you all because this is 9/11, so I do want to commemorate. It's been 24 years since 9/11. Do you remember where you were?
I absolutely do.
I was on my way to work in the car, like, what in the?
I absolutely do. I was in the house and I'm seeing it on the news, but I thought they were doing a replay of Aaliyah's plane crash.
Ooh.
That's what I thought it was. So I really wasn't paying attention. I saw a plane on TV and I said, oh, they talking about Aaliyah. And I remember I was in the dining room and I was cleaning up and all this kind of stuff. And then I realized, I said, wait a minute, this is something. And I think I called my husband on the phone and I was like, what is happening? And then the phone's cut. It was just a weird day.
Crazy.
Because he was out on the road. He was working for UPS. And so he was out on the street. Communication was I think got a little weird. But I remember exactly where I was because I did not think it was that. I thought they were just doing a recap of because that had happened at the end of August.
Yep. I remember because the day Ben and I got engaged that night. I woke up at 2 because we had went to a birthday party and we got engaged before we went to the birthday party. So I went to the birthday party and
with your ring on.
And then get back home and I'm sleeping. I remember it was like 1:30 in the morning and Ben was like, Aaliyah's dead. And I woke up out my sleep. I said, what? And it was all on the news. Yeah. So that 2001 was a year.
And we had only been married a year because we got married in 2000. So it was weird.
That was a moment. So rest in peace to those who just condolences and prayers to those who still have a void because of that. I
can't imagine.
We are not the same. Like certain things, 9/11, COVID, we are not the same.
And
it's a new normal.
It's a new normal.
So, he said shout out to Kern Brantley.
Yeah. No, he said Kim, or is that
Kim? Kim. Child, my eyes. Kim. Yes, I'm reading wrong.
And you know what, absolutely. Too, and just on a lighter note, happy birthday to the legendary Paul Reiser. String arranger for Motown. I talked to him in the car on the way here. Today is his birthday.
Okay, shout out to him. I need to meet him.
Oh, he's incredible.
Maurice Piranha Head was telling me. Are you familiar with Piranha Head?
I know Piranha Head.
Yeah, he was telling me about him too. I might need to get him on the show.
Done deal. That's my uncle. Done deal.
Let's go because I done heard that name. That's another legend.
Done deal. Just got on phone
we
with
need
him.
to. Let me because and see that's the stories I like to highlight. The people who been doing the thing for some decades. Okay.
Yeah.
I put some respect.
Love him dearly. I met him at my dad's funeral and he was like, your dad was my friend. I'm your uncle now. I got you. Whatever you need, I'm adopting you. And that was that.
And he did, what was his specific role?
He was a string arranger for Motown. So ain't no mountain high enough. R. Kelly, I Could Believe I Can Fly. Yeah, he goes from Motown to today.
Oh, yeah. I'll definitely be talking
he's
about you.
He's
I gotta
incredible.
Get him on here. Okay, I definitely, because I love to highlight those people. Because of course, people like you in the front, everybody always looks at the person in the front, but they don't understand all the people behind the scenes making things happen. So, okay. So we're gonna wrap up. And again, I'm glad you all came.
I like it here.
I know, and you can always come back. And I appreciate Lewis with his patient self. He's just so patient.
He over there on eBay trying to buy some little packages on my front porch in a couple of days.
So he be on eBay like I be on Amazon. That be me.
Yeah, it's always a
be
package.
Like the Ring doorbell be going off. He's like, it's another package here.
But sometimes Lewis says that, what did you order? And then I go on the porch. I said, this is for you. He be like, oh. I said, yeah, okay, sir. He over there,
love and
doing
marriage,
his
baby.
Stuff. Yeah,
love and marriage, baby.
They keep him quiet and busy. He's I'm a baby over there. Keep the baby quiet and busy. Yeah, right there. Here we go.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap with 5 favorites.
Okay.
5 favorites. Okay. So favorite food.
Ooh, Mexican.
Yep. We some good Mexicans too. Yeah, I love
Mexican
Is
food
a
bar.
specific restaurant?
You know, I really just go to Mexican Village. I have to be careful because I don't eat any pork, and I have to make sure because they cook with a lot of lard and stuff like that. So I know I found a restaurant where they cook where I can eat. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure. And Middle Eastern. I have to add Middle Eastern to that.
Yeah.
So Mexican and Middle Eastern, yeah.
Okay. Favorite travel destination?
Ooh. Well, I've been to some amazing places, but I would say Africa is probably my favorite. And in a couple weeks, we're headed to Greece and Turkey. So that may be on the list. Yeah, for our anniversary. So that may be on the list.
Happy early anniversary to y'all. Ours is on the 21st of this month.
Okay,
Actually, we're headed to the Poconos.
Yes.
Ben wants to go to the Poconos.
I've never been there.
So we haven't either. He's been wanting to go. He loves the mountains.
A heart-shaped hot tub stuff they got. Yeah, I already know what y'all gonna be up there nasty.
But listen, ain't no more babies coming back though. Okay, no babies. We done with that. But then he wants to hop. Listen, okay, because that's how you keep the marriage going. He also wants to go to New York City though. So we might dip to Times Square because it's like 2 hours away from there. So that's what we'll be doing. But yeah, y'all enjoy.
Happy anniversary to you too. Yes.
Listen, because we kind of the last of the Mohicans out here. You know, if you we in the 20, a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why I stay in the house. And we in the house. I work on music. I go do the shows, and we in the house watching TV, binge watching Netflix or something. That's what we do.
Yeah, because we stay out the way. A lot of times we just like to drive around the city, maybe by the water and stuff, just to But okay, favorite food, Mexican and Mediterranean. Favorite travel spot, Africa. What's your favorite track off Get to Know Me?
Ooh. I don't know. I feel like you're asking me to pick a favorite child, and I have 12 children. I love them all.
Well, you know what? We like different elements of them.
I know, but I mean, if I had to pick one, call me. You know, whatever song is my single that I got to really learn and memorize. I guess, yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so for now, we'll say "Call Me."
We can say that. Yes, my new single. It's out now, and go check out the video. Call me. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
A little commercial.
Okay, I love it. Okay, favorite accessory.
Ooh, my man.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it. I thought you was gonna say the Beth necklace, but
I mean, well, my man got me this.
Oh,
so yeah.
I love
my man is my accessory.
I love that. So you have
you like that, didn't you?
Listen, that's how you keep it spicy, y'all. Yeah. That's how you keep them calling.
You gotta do something.
So last one, you've performed at the fireworks, Thanksgiving Day Parade, South Africa. Y'all done been all over the nation.
I'm grateful.
What has been one of your favorite highlights or moments from your career thus far?
Ooh. So far, I think my favorite thing. No. Meeting Whitney Houston. And that had nothing to do. That had nothing to do with singing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I have to think like that. One of the
so much.
Yeah, one of the highlights. Because, and I say that because as a little brown girl looking at this brown woman on this album cover with short hair, long legs like me, and then hearing her sing and inspiring me to the point that I want to go for broke to do this and wanting to, to emulate her. To meet her, because I didn't ever think I was going to meet her.
But you were her body double in Sparkle.
Right, when they filmed in Detroit. And I never thought I was going to meet her. And because I did, I think that was one of those things where if you don't know God real, you know God is real. And I'm not even trying to joke, because there's things that kids ask for. Oh, Jesus, I want a toy. I want something. And you always praying for your favorite thing for your birthday or for Christmas, and you want things, or you tell people you want. And there are some things that you have deep in your heart that you want to meet the person that you really emulate, right? Or that you just
not a material thing.
It's not a material thing, right. And you just want to connect with them, and you think it's never gonna happen. You was like, I was like, I'm not gonna meet no Whitney. I'm gonna meet Whitney Houston. This is not gonna happen. The Bodyguard. I will always love you, Whitney Houston.
Listen,
Waiting to exhale, Whitney Houston.
I'm talking about.
I'm your baby tonight, Whitney
saving
Houston.
all my love,
saving all my love for you. Take good care of my heart, Whitney Houston.
Baby. Okay.
Yeah, all of that. From the
Yes.
first album.
I'm Every Woman.
I'm Every Woman.
Even though
Whitney
that's Shaka Khan, but still.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like
all at once, Whitney
Oh
Houston.
God, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
I sat in my car and cried for an
No, I did too.
died.
I did too.
Cried. Let me tell you, people know me. Like, it's certain people, Whitney, Prince, Michael Jackson, like these people are icons. Like, it ain't gonna be nobody like her ever.
Ever. And
what
I
was
never
that
thought,
like? Like,
I
when
never
she,
thought,
oh
but
my
I got
God.
a story too about when she passed away. So I never thought I would meet her. And then I did. So that totally, I remember the day I met her, we were closing on the movie. And I got a chance to meet her and take a picture with her. And as soon as I took the picture, I went in the bathroom and started bawling. I was, you know, that little baby cry like you got your butt beat cry. Because that was
so
something that it was
overwhelmed.
overwhelming. I didn't ever think it was going to happen. And so fast forwarding to her passing away, unfortunately, I am still friends today with her coordinator. Shout out to Ulysses Carter. I love you to the moon and back. His birthday is August 9th as well. And so I remember reaching out to him. I said, I'm going to New York because I was doing a show with Ray Chu at Carnegie Hall. And I said, I'm coming to New York. Are you going to be home? Can I stay with you? Because he always told me I could come stay with him. He says, we're leaving for the Grammys this week. He said, but if you want to stay, you know, in my apartment, you could stay. I said, well, no, I've never stayed there before. I'm not going to come to your apartment and you're not home. And I went on to New York to do the show. They went to the Grammys and that was it. And she died.
Girl.
And we had made plans for me to come back to New York to see her
right.
again. Because he was like, me, you, and Whitney, I want you to da-da-da-da-da, right? And because I just done the movie, she knew who I was.
Right.
It never happened.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But what was she like though? Was she like nice or was
she? She was very nice and she was very funny. And she, on the set, I remember she would be singing on the set when we were taking a break or something. Her and Jordan Sparks were always upstairs singing. And we would be like, shh.
Girl.
And I couldn't have my phone on set, so I would have been recording or whatever. But they would always be singing. She was always laughing. They were always telling jokes. Her and Mike Epps and it was Jordan Sparks, and we would just, we were just the extras and the body doubles, and we sitting around like, oh God, we in here with these people. Like it was amazing.
I bet it was. Amazing. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh,
and we were told not to talk to them. And I remember the one day I talked to her, right? She was coming through craft services. And I said, excuse me, Miss Houston. I said, I'm probably going to get in trouble. I said, but I cannot let you walk past me and I don't speak.
Okay.
I said, I'm going to take my chance. I said, I introduced myself and I said, and I would love to work with you and da-da-da-da-da. And I told her we had the same birthday. And she said, you lying. What's your birthday? And I said, August the 9th. She said, oh my God, baby. And she hugged me. And I said, Lord, Whitney to touch me. Like I was like,
Trust me. I love me.
I was done.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then after that, then that's how I met Ulysses because he came up to me the next day. He said, I talked to Whitney last night. She told me that y'all, and I said, she was talking about me. Like,
listen.
And she came to him and said, go find this girl. She has the same birthday as me. Like, who is she? And so that's how he and I got cool, which led to me trying to come to New York. And then she died. So.
I love it. Oh my God.
And all that happened in Detroit on the set of Sparkle. Like seriously.
Oh my God, that moment. That one moment in time.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was another song she did. I love that when she did that at the Olympics.
And I never tell that story either. You're getting the tea today. Yeah, I don't tell it.
Exclusive.
Yeah, because sometimes you tell a story and it just sounds like the person lying. So I just sometimes I don't even tell a story because I'm like, they like she lying. She don't know that. But I mean, this did happen. Like
I'm glad you shared that. I've been wanting to ask you that though. Every time I see that picture, I'll be like, I wonder.
I bawled like a baby.
I just love her still to this day. You hear me?
Yeah, I do too.
I love her to this day. Had all the tapes and the CDs, and my mama had the albums. I remember that first album, baby. Ooh,
so that's the highlight of my career there.
I love that.
I think just of my career.
Yeah.
So musically, singing, probably doing the voice. I think that was great because I didn't think, and probably opening for Patty and Gladys. That was crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that
was Patty and Gladys. Oh, we got to wrap it up. Damn, Patty and Gladys. Baby.
Amazing.
Girl. And then they coming back, right? They're
the Queen's tour.
With Shaka.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's coming.
And Stephanie Mills.
Yeah.
The end of this month at the 28th. And I have my tickets.
Gonna be on fire.
Yeah, I can't wait to go.
I need to see about getting my tickets. Ooh, I need to hurry up.
If they got some, man.
Oh my God.
But we got they were very, very nice. They were very, very nice. Shout out to Quinn Perry, the promoter. Had me on the flyer and everything. So when I got there and got a chance to talk to Miss Patty, she was like, baby, you on this flyer with us, ain't you? And I was like, oh my God. She looked at the flyer. She saw my face. She knows who I am. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Like I'm freaking out.
Listen.
And then Miss Gladys Knight fortunately, I had met her before because she did several shows with the OJs.
Mm-hmm.
So and her dressing room was next to mine. And so when she came out, I said, Miss Gladys, she said, baby, where I know you from? I know you. And I was like, oh my God. So I told her the OJ. She said, yeah, you one of them girls Eddie didn't got, you know.
Oh my God. You doing them impersonations.
I love
you getting them down pat.
Well, yeah.
Gladys look like she'll give you some cake or something. I don't know.
She is amazing.
Oh my God, all these legends, y'all. So okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
I'm grateful.
Gosh,
I'm grateful for every
God is good.
Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Like if I tell you all the stories I have, you're gonna be like, lying.
No, I believe
it's a
it
lot.
though, as you should, because you are
a
a legend. When I be telling people about you, I was like, y'all don't even understand. Y'all need to get up on Beth. Y'all really are like sleeping out here. So, but that's okay. If y'all watching tonight, y'all gonna be up on her. Okay,
they gonna get it.
Tell people where they can find you,
please and thank you. You can always go to my website, BethAlwaysSings.com, which is BethAlwaysSings. Yes, there's 2 S's in there because people are like, is it supposed to be the 2 S's? Yes, Beth Always Sings. That's my website. That's my Instagram. You can always find me on Facebook. I'm under Beth.
I love it.
Or Beth Griffith Manley.
Yes.
That's my whole government name.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He likes that.
We can't forget about Lewis.
Yeah,
listen. Bless him
Deacon Manley.
Wait a minute, what's Lewis saying? He must be a Libra or something.
No, honey. He is a 7-faced Gemini.
Oh.
And I say
May
that with love. He's amazing. He's amazing.
I got that twin.
Yes. No, he's not. I said 7-faced. You didn't hear me say 7-faced Gemini?
He ain't no twins.
Ma'am.
He got 7 personalities.
7. Listen. And I look up sometime, I said, I ain't talking to you. Where's the one I need to talk to? As you go, where's the one I want to talk to? He know
my God.
He know it. I love him dearly, but I know we've been together so long. I can look at him.
We understand each other.
I can look at him and tell, oh, that other one is here.
Mm-hmm. That move just by the expression on his face, or sometimes the way Ben just be walking.
Yeah, Gemini too?
No. He a Capricorn.
Oh, okay.
But just speaking to how you know your husband moves, and they just But then Gemini's, bless you. My auntie a Gemini.
Child. He's 7. Listen,
they loving people though. They do.
Oh, he loves and he loves hard.
They really look out for you.
They're
the type of people, they'll get you something you didn't even know you needed it.
Listen,
like my auntie about something. I'm like, auntie, how did you? She be done bought me something or put you up on something, and you don't even know.
My husband is good for a good diamond. I love him.
I love that. And that's what you need too.
Yeah, girls,
that's what we need.
We need diamonds all the time.
Yes, we do.
He knows what I like. It's always a little box. So I mean, it's for me.
Listen.
No, but the thing about him is he is very loving and he loves hard, and I appreciate the love that he has for me. And I wouldn't be able to do my career like I do, because when you get into this career, you're not about to get the big check right off the bat. And so he has supported me in what I'm doing. He holds it down so I can figure this thing out. So I appreciate him.
I love that. I love that. And I love how even from the onset, you didn't hide that you were married. Because you know how some artists, you don't even know they married or got nobody.
They got 9 kids. And shit. You're like, who are these people? Yeah.
I love that. I love how you genuinely like, look, this my hubby. This, because they are part of us.
And you're groomed, but you're groomed in the business. And I think it's a different time. Back in the 90s, 80s, people didn't want you to know that because it wasn't sexy to be married. They wanted everybody to want you. This is a time everybody wants to be married now. So it's fashionable to be married. It just so happens. I mean, I don't have a problem saying I'm married.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Because I know the guys want you though. Them legs. Shoot. The way them outfits be rocking. Listen. But she married. So.
They're respectful. There's crickets in my DM. So there's just not even. Good. Nobody's, everybody respects that.
Good.
And I'm cool with that. It's
good. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for staying with us tonight.
Yay.
Thank you, Beth. Y'all make sure y'all get the album.
Yeah.
Get to know me. It is on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all go to BethAlwaysSings.com. Y'all, do you have a newsletter or can we just people follow you?
Yeah,
right?
just hit me up on IG. Hit me up on her. Yeah. Please go to the YouTube page. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out. If you saw it tonight, go watch it again. And would you please comment and share? Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank you again, Beth. Take care. And I'll see y'all in a couple weeks because I'll be in the Poconos next week, but I'll be back.
Poconos.
Right. Right. That's how you got to compromise because he's the one. I like hot weather.
Oh, I do too.
And Ben he's more of a cold weather type person. So he's like, I want to go to the mountains. I want to go to Poconos. And he's been saying it for years.
Well, then get that man.
So I said, okay. He said, well, I'll buy the plane tickets. I said, okay, well,
he really wants to go.
I said, I don't want to drive no 8-10 hours now, boo. And he was like, well, let's fly into Philly because it's 2 hours from Philly.
Okay.
So he's like, well, let's fly to Philly and we'll drive there. He said, I'll buy the tickets. I said, oh, well, you ain't got to threaten me with no good time.
Listen.
Let's go. Let's.
All he had to say is, I'll buy. Okay.
I said, oh, because usually he's the Capricorn in him is very logical. Like, we need to save money and all of that.
That's good.
But he said, yeah, because
because the Leo in me,
y'all the Aries and me. So he said, but when we've been through a lot this year because the daughter graduated, the son graduated, we had the family reunion. It's like we've been doing all this other stuff for other people. And he was like, we should get out of town before the end of the year. I said,
oh, that's nice. Oh, how romantic.
I said, well, our anniversary is next month.
I like
He said, well, I want to go to the Poconos. I don't want to go to Poconos.
But that's like a honeymoon.
Yeah, he said, we've been trying. I said, you know what? Okay, fine.
And you're going to come back and be in love with it. You're going to be like, girl, let me tell you something. Y'all need to go to the Poconos.
Yes,
right, so I can't wait to
we do like scenic things. So that is something about us. We like being in nature. And it's just to be away with each other.
Yes, it's very necessary.
Is what. And we like to be different people when we travel sometimes. We use different names.
Oh, y'all into that other stuff. I ain't going on.
No,
Lewis, we ain't going on no trip. We're rocking
we ain't swinging tonight. We just like to be different people because we feel free.
She gonna be like, call me Nene. I'll be like, Nene.
My name is Chanel sometimes.
Chanel.
We just like to meet different people. And we ain't doing no stuff like that. But it's just like you feel like a different person when you away from home in a different atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what you say, but it's okay. That's what she say, y'all. But she said it live on the radio. Right.
Listen, I'm trying to give y'all some tips how y'all.
Oh, that's a red light special.
Listen, it with my boo.
That's right. Listen, enjoy yourself.
Listen, okay. But y'all, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all September 25th. And y'all will see Beth Always Sings online. Make sure y'all keep in touch with her. Keep following. Make sure y'all know when the next album, the next song coming out. Make sure y'all go and watch, call me, comment, share it, all of those good things. Y'all have a good night.